Josh Hazlewood will return to the Australian team for the Gabba Test after sitting out in Adelaide with a side strain. That means Scott Boland is once again the unlucky man to miss out, and skipper Pat Cummins admits that's never an easy decision to make.
On the eve of the Gabba Test, in front of a huge crowd, Pat Cummins couldn't help but feel a little sad, consoling Scott Boland, who won't play in Brisbane.
Yeah, of course you say all those things because it's the truth. He's amazing every time he plays. We absolutely love him around the group. He's one of all our favourites. Unfortunately, he spent quite a bit of time on the bench over the last kind of 18 months, and whenever he plays, he's fantastic.
The decision was settled after Josh Hazlewood proved his fitness away from the team in the nets at Allen Border Field, a dramatic move that had a simple explanation.
It's only about 25 metres at the back of the Gabba, whereas obviously we can get full run-ups up at AB, so that was it.
But the skipper hinted Boland could soon be back in the team as Boxing Day approaches.
He showed that his standard's still super high. He knows he can take wickets against these guys, so it's just about trying to set him up for those last two test matches. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get another crack at some point.
Cameras assembled for India's press conference, only to find it was postponed. And when it was held, skipper Rohit Sharma was nowhere to be seen.
It was an optional practice session, and I think he practiced enough.
Shubman Gill was part of the team that snapped Australia's Gabba streak.
Just walking through the stadium again after 2021 when felt very nostalgic.
The Aussies aware victory now would put them on the verge of finally reclaiming the Border Gavaskar trophy.
So we definitely go into every home series here expecting to win. That's what we grew up watching. That's kind of the standards we set ourselves, and playing in a familiar venue, it falls right into that.
In Brisbane, Sam Jordan, 9 News.
And Sam joins us now from Brisbane. And Sam, there was talk of a Gabba green top. How's the wicket looking at the moment?
Well, underneath the covers that you can currently see on the Gabba surface behind me, Danica, the pitch is looking a little more batter friendly. It did receive a mow today, a bit of grass coming off that, and the same will happen again tomorrow, allaying concerns that there could be that two-day test match that we saw here just a few years ago. And although Australia's quicks are happy with that, their batsmen are a little bit nervous by the thought of Jasprit Bumrah steaming in with that red ball once again. And particularly here in Queensland with the humidity, there is the fear that he will tear through Australia's top order like he did in Perth. So Danica, a huge challenge awaits Australia as they look to take a 2-1 lead in the series.
Yes, it certainly does. Thank you, Sam. Well, 3 days out from their Big Bash opener, the Sixers admit they're still hurting after losing last year's final to Brisbane.
I think it's quite motivating. We obviously didn't play our best cricket on the night, which is very disappointing, not only for us but for our fans that turned out.
The Sixers host the Renegades at the SCG on Monday, while the Thunder begin their season against Adelaide on Tuesday.